Well, just days before Christmas, more than 250,000 Marylanders have now tested positive for coronavirus, and more than 5,000 people have died here in our state. Thanks for joining us for the News at 5. I'm Nicole Baker.
And I'm Denise Koch. Well, as coronavirus cases continue to tick up, local leaders are announcing new funding measures to help residents and businesses struggling to stay afloat.
WJZ is live. Avajoy Burnett is telling us about those measures that we understand, Avajoy, are designed to help families who are desperate for help.
Good evening, ladies. We're now 9 months into this pandemic, and many businesses and people continue to feel the pain of this. Over in Baltimore County, the county executive announced a program to help restaurants that are struggling, and in Howard County, they announced millions in funding, including $1 million to help people keep the roofs over their heads. More than 250,000 Marylanders have tested positive for COVID-19. 5,353 people have died. As phase 1 of the vaccination rollout continues, local leaders are begging you to hold on.
We are all tired. We're ready to put this horrific year behind us, but we have to hold strong for just a little longer.
In Howard County, the county executive introduced emergency legislation. $6.5 million in funding. That money will help Howard County General expand ICU capabilities, businesses that are suffering, and people on the brink of being evicted. But the bill must first get approval from council.
Many people cannot wait for relief that is needed now.
Over in Baltimore County, Olszewski signed an executive order that will prevent food delivery apps from taking too large a cut when you order online.
Since March, so many of their dining rooms have been largely quiet, and that has impacted every person who works in an industry that already survives on slim margins and tips.
Fees could be as high as 30%, but they're now capped at 15%. Patrick Russell owns restaurants in the city and the county. He said he briefly tried the apps but abandoned the idea because it didn't make financial sense.
15%, 30%, unless someone delivers the food for free, then I wouldn't get into those apps.
And leaders in several jurisdictions are coming up with plans to try to help the people they serve. Just about an hour ago, Mayor Brandon Scott in Baltimore City talked about his plan to deliver 20,000 boxes of food to people who need it. Live at 5, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.